You and my job is not to judge, you know. What we do most of the time is we judge others whenever we see them doing any kind of stuff. And we just need to know that it's not our job. If we are just get too busy about seeing others fault and making judgment over and over, it's not gonna make us any greater. Yeah, of course, at some point of life or at some point, we need to see what is really right to do and what is really not. But, we don't have to be a judgmental person 24/7. But just look at yourself and just feel it that whenever someone passes your way or whenever you come across with someone, immediately there is sense of judgment within you. Maybe you don't realize it, but still it is there. So we have to understand that judging others does not make ourselves any better. And our judgment does not make any sense actually. Yeah, at some point it does make sense when there is really necessary to judge, because we have to see the reality at that time. We need to observe, and observing actually isn't a judgment, but it is the understanding. We have to observe what is right and what is wrong and what is need to be done and what is a really necessary thing to be done. So judgmental mind itself does not help us, does not help the others. Our job is not to figure out if someone deserves this or that, because most of the time when we see people succeeding and we say, he doesn't deserve that success, he doesn't deserve that love, he doesn't deserve that kind of environment or something like that. Whenever we see someone is succeeding, and especially that person is someone who we don't like, just remember, our job is not to say if someone deserves something or not, but our job is to lift the fallen one, who has a struggle and who are struggling in their phase of life. If you could just lift them up with whatever kind of help we can provide to them, isn't it amazing? That will be beneficial for yourself and for others. That will be beneficial for us. If you and if I would just do this very simple thing, how easier life would be for them and for us, right? And if someone is broken down, if someone is feeling sad, if we could just go there and lift them up with our words, with our any kind of help that might help at that very moment, that would be outstanding. That would be amazing. And if someone is being hurt and we have some solution for them, if we could apply this solution, or if you could just give them a psychological help at that time, they would just feel so grateful. So instead of judging others, instead of saying this and that, instead of saying you deserve this, you deserve that, if you could just do what is really needed to be done at the very moment, that would be game changing, that would be life changing, and that would be very best for ourselves in the long run. So let's make sure it's not our job to judge, or it's not our job to say you deserve this or that. It's our job to lift the fallen, restore the broken, and heal the hurting ones.